Hey, what's happening, Roland? Well, I tell you, I was setting up the camera just a second ago, and I had two fish on. One of them just got off. They were both about the same size. I'm fishing moving water, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. We're with WT. Just WT.
Yes, sir. WT.
He's from Virginia. He's a tournament fisherman, fishing the Potomac River, and he's doing the film work. I'm going to show him here in a minute. But anyway, what we're doing right now, it's early in the morning. We're catching some beautiful bass. Basically, there's a topwater bite going on right now. So I have a big plug, and I'm just throwing it up into the shallow water like there, and just kind of working that topwater slow and easy. WT, you've caught a limit already that's weighing about 15 pounds.
Yes, sir.
And I've only caught a couple. I hadn't caught as many as WT, but we just started. And I want to tell you something about South Florida. Here in South Florida, there's starting in June, which is right now, there's a afternoon thunderstorm situation almost every afternoon. And that's what we have right now. Because of that afternoon thunderstorm, all these waterways, and we're in the St. Johns River Marsh. And so here's a water movement here. There's about 10 different places around the St. Johns Marsh where there's spillways and gates and sluices and dam deals that come in, and the water is moving. Any one of them can be a lifesaver deal. And so what we're doing, we're throwing early in the morning, we're throwing topwater like we're doing here. In fact, another choice of a lure is a rattle trap. I can take a rattle trap like this one, and it's just a regular 3/4 inch rattle trap. Okay, and I can throw it up probably in the same area, and just slowly reel it back and see what happens. Ooh, one hit. Okay, and if that doesn't work, there's one. If that doesn't work, I'm telling you what, folks, you can't go wrong with a Cinco. I just put this one. You can take a Cinco, and I don't have one rigged up right now. You can take a Cinco and catch one every single cast. Another choice, the Cinco is rock solid. But you can take like a chatterbait. Here's a chatterbait, a white chatterbait. Okay. See, I don't know what it is about moving water, but when it comes to moving water, you can catch them just almost every cast. Just throw the chatterbait in there. Well, we're going to throw the chatterbait in there. I'm hung up. Man, forget about the chatterbait. Chatterbait's not a good deal. But anyway, folks, the other big thing that I wanted to talk about today is, look, I have shiners. Look at that whole big live well full of shiners, and that's a big deal. I'll take these shiners like this, and I'll throw them up in there. I'll just show you what happens with that. Look at this. I mean, this is a wide open bite. When you're talking about fish, watch this. I'm going to take a shiner. I'm going to just hook them. Uh-oh. This one jumps on the floor. I can't get him. He's wrong. I always tell everybody, I say, whatever you do, don't drop him on the floor. That's a bad deal. Look at this. Now I'm going to take the shiner. Tell about something crazy. The shiner. If they want something to eat now, they're going to want that shiner. I take the shiner and just throw it up in that pocket. And watch this thing. Watch what happens. Okay, the float's just floating there. It's just floating there. Nothing's happening. I'm telling you what, folks, this is a wide open bite right now. If you just watch it float. This is all that moving water. Look, one's got it. When he just see, look, he's hitting at it. He's down. That's a circle hook, so I just kind of real slow and easy. I missed him. He came loose. Oh, we took it again. Okay, I got him that time. Just reel it into him. Yeah. Bass. Anyway, the point is, there's hundreds and hundreds of bass in this little deal, and the moving water is the key to it. Now, not only that, but that shiner. I can take that big shiner. There's another one. That's just one fish. Let's see if I can take I can take a dead shiner. There's so many fish in there, and he's all messed up and dead. Hook him like through the back. Watch this dude. And, okay. It's floating right there. It's floating right there. This is a wide open bite. You're not going to find, hardly ever going to find fishing any better than say in these moving water situations that we have right now. Rattle traps, topwater, and actually this guy Don Willis who's fishing here all the time, he uses a Carolina rig with the big old monster one. One's down. He's got it down. Oh, I missed him. At the circle hook, you have to kind of reel it into him slow and easy. I might have pulled the shiner off. He hit it. Oh, there he goes again. Get down. Okay, just reel it into him. I got him that time. Oh, that's a nice big one. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, now that's what we're talking about. We're talking about fish like this. This upgrades our string a little bit. There's plenty of 4 and 5 and 6 pound fish like this. And that's what you're going to have when you have moving water. These fish are just all stacked in here. It's just fantastic. And we're going to catch them today. And I'm going to also fish. We're not on Headwaters right now. We're on another part of the system. But in about an hour or so after we catch about 30 or 40 in here, we're going to go to Headwaters. Now, Headwaters is another whole ball game. Headwaters is just alive and well. It's a catch and release lake like this is. Most of the St. Johns River marsh is catch and release. And the beautiful thing about this Headwaters is right now there's a lot of 8-pound bass, and that's a Florida trophy catch. And with that Florida trophy catch, you get a nice plaque. You get a beautiful gift certificate from Bass Pro Shop that's worth quite a bit. And everybody loves it. And plus, it's an 8-pound fish. But here's the thing about Headwaters that's good because of the catch and release section. Some of the fish are being caught a second and third time. And so I've had about 20-something trophy catches this year or more. And a half a dozen of them or so have been the same fish of different people. So it just shows you that the catch and release works. And that's the secret, and that's the secret of our heavy fishing pressure today is catch and release. And so on a conservation note, unless we do the catch and release and be real careful of the fish when we release them, we're going to have sustained fishing no matter what. Because with this, like the Headwaters, and another thing about the Headwaters, the state of Florida, I really have to commend them. The Headwaters was built entirely for the fishermen. It's not for flood control. It's not for irrigation. It's strictly to fish. It's a fishing lake. And they've spent millions of dollars. It was actually donated, the land was actually donated by Fellsmere Farms, which is a big $1 billion corporation. And then because of tax credits and tax write-offs, they donated 10,200 acres of land. And because of that, they'll probably never have to pay any more taxes ever. But in the process, we have the most beautiful lake in Florida. And according to Jim Brown, he's the guy that does the creel studies all over Florida. Jim Brown says Headwaters is head and shoulders above all the other lakes in Florida. It's just an absolute big deal. Listen, I don't know how much time we have left, but I just want to talk to WT for a second. What do you think of this place?
Man, this is absolutely incredible. Had 5 fish limit in a boat in about 10 minutes.
Well, go ahead and make another cast. Go ahead and take your topwater. He's got a little topwater plug here that we haven't tried yet. And he's caught five in a row, I think, on it, or something like that. And anyway, it's just phenomenal. You're in the trucking business and selling trucks and doing
trucks and equipment. Yes, sir. Mostly commercial trucks. Yes, sir.
Oh, he's right in the spot. Now watch, he's working slow and easy. Oh, he's got one. He's got one right off the bat. Look at that. How long did that take? That was a 6-second deal.
Made for TV.
6 second, folks. I'll tell you what. This is it got off. It got off. Hey, but the point is, hey, you find moving water like this. You find moving water, and it's just phenomenal. I'm going to get you I'm going to do a little close here.
Yes, sir.
Just hold it like that, and when it closes, just hit the little button. Hey, folks, but listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you these YouTubes, and I want to tell you another thing. I got the O'Reilly sponsorship now. This 2072 tracker is going to be wrapped Tuesday. I'm taking it into wrap this place. It's called Media One Wrap This. It's in Sanford, Florida. I'm going to have this entire 2072 O'Reilly Bass Pro Shop wrap. I'm going to have my truck a Bass Pro Shop wrap. And anyway, this Grizzly, I'm so proud of it. It's got so many neat features. And now, the other big thing is, look at this. I have my active target. This is so cool. Look at this. Now, this is the Lowrance system. And this is a active target. Now, watch when I rotate that front button. Watch the fish show up. Watch the fish. It's just so phenomenal. Okay, this front button is showing me that's that turret system. And then look, there's all these fish right down there. These are all bass and being there right down there. Right down there. Okay, I rotate this button, the button on the top. I rotate it, look, all the fish are out there. I'm gonna come back this way. There's fish there. But see that button rotate? Okay, now going up towards the spillway. Look a whole bunch of, look at all those fish up there. Straight up there. There's a whole big school of them. So now, the beautiful thing about the active target is that I can see where the biggest concentrations are. And I can throw the topwater, I can throw the worms, I can throw the rattle traps into where I see a school. And that's kind of what we're doing. Anyway, folks, hey, thanks for watching this YouTube. And again, that's what's happening in my world. And I'm going to get my truck wrapped next week, and we'll again soon. And I'll bring you another good update, and I'll show you some more great fishing in the process. Hey, thanks for watching.